This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Uconn Huskies, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Pirates will kick this away to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers complete to the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Blocked by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big third down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down here for this offense. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Dropping back, it's Roche. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down and 10 now. Ball handed to the running back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks to the left, pass caught. They move the ball to the 48 and early, fresh set of downs.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Well, Ecu V Uconn has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Uconn 3, East Carolina 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Roche. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's an out route, the catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but this is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home of the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Uconn Huskies, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Uconn.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
DAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Uconn 7, East Carolina 0.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. change the pre-snap look now. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Well, this running back is very dangerous in the open field as a runner. Here we see him catching the football as a receiver, but the defense does a great job of keeping him short of the first down marker.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. To the air, it's Roche. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on the first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Powers through. Has a path to the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The offense threatening now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
East Carolina, 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Remember last time they looked for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pirates.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 7.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Wideouts now clustered. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Roche. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this 3rd down, but he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
The Pirates offense is on the move now. The quarterback just sneaks it. No signal, but not much surge. I think they kept him out of the end zone. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period.
Uconn 14, East Carolina 7.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, East Carolina. Well, no surprise from an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And UConn's offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's got a man down the middle and moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking here.
for the offense.
That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod cook against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. A completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Here comes a throw from the red zone. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Uconn.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 13 sets a kickoff.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? He's past the marker and still going. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back, it's Roche. Caught for the completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's in bounds. Nice game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Back to pass. It's Roche. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab by the receiver. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job. Protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Scanning the field. It's Roche. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Quick completion to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
East Carolina.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they jump back in front. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, East Carolina. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. A direct snap. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's that defense shifting again. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... And it's picked off! He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second and goal for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskies.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, at third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Roche. Short throw. Running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
He fields it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Uconn offense back on the field now. Ball handed off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
They bring him down after a short gain there. This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down. But what will be the play call?
4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down, But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding space at the 20. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Uconn. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score. Uconn 35, East Carolina 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Scanning the field. It's Roche. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies.
So much about speculation on whether...
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Tackled there by the defense.
That keeps the score. Uconn 41, East Carolina 31.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. To the air, it's Roche. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. That sack sets up a second down and very long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, what a critical blunder by this defense, giving up the first down. Now the offense can essentially just run out the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. It's another deep shot. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.